And that's what made me feel like the show could work because that's how I feel every day. I'm pretending to be a grown up now. I want to torture Aseem and make her uncomfortable, but apparently you're supposed to be professional in these things.
What was like the most important part about bringing this over? What was the original tone that you wanted to preserve, and what do you think changed the most going into this new revival?
I think preserving the original tone was, especially the early seasons of Scrubs, was so key for me because it's such a moving and important show. You know, it reaches humanity in a way that not a lot of comedies can. And I found that to be an important thing to preserve. What's changed, I think, as you see the environment of that hospital, the way interns and residents are treated today is a little bit different because they've caught up with the idea that, hey, maybe you don't abuse the people who are taking care of patients. It's not good for patients. It's not good for them. And so we've had to be a little careful in how we present that. And that's why we've brought in new characters like our HR person. And we still do it with comedy, but we show that the environment has changed because that's the reality out there.
Absolutely. And I want to talk more about the change, but I also want to talk about what everyone is most excited to see, which is JD and Turk coming back together. This is such a beloved relationship in TV history that still stands the test of time. So for you, Bill, like what were you most excited about seeing this friendship come back, and why do you think it still resonates so deeply for people?
All right. So look, the I think the challenge in Scrubs that Aseem and the writing staff crushed was I think that their joyful childish friendship, was kind of one of the things that held the early show together. It was like watching these two knuckleheads kind of wade their way through very challenging and deal with the stress of the challenging environment by being able to lean on each other and be absolute idiots. Um, the cool thing for us, we knew the show would still work because Zach and Donald, if you watch their Super Bowl commercials or listen to their podcast, they're still 12 years old when they're together, and it's authentic and it's real. And that kind of is a great comedic dynamic of the show because to watch an authentic friendship that people have kind of grown closer to them and know them, watch them hold on to that kind of childish exuberance that made the show work both in JD's inner monologue and his fantasies, and when Turk and JD are alone together and aren't feeling watched. But at the same time, having to step into an adult leadership role and be a grown up and, really do the story that Aseem wanted to tell, which is the students becoming the teachers. That's what made me feel like the show could work because that's how I feel every day. I'm pretending to be a grown up now. I want to torture Aseem and make her uncomfortable, but apparently you're supposed to be professional in these things.
I saw something the other day that was like someone saying that at their core they still feel 14, and I really feel like we need to talk about that more, about how at our core we're really 14, 15 years old.
I
And
look in the mirror and I think I'm the exact same person that Aseem met when she first started the show, and apparently I have gray hair now and I'm much older. It's very upsetting.
yeah, you're like, I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, come on.
That's not real. Another incredible cast person that's coming onto this show that I'm so excited for is Joel Kim Booster. And we're big fans of his. Is there anything that you both can tell us about his character and how he's fitting in with the rest of the crew?
Joel's awesome. We work together on Sunnyside. He brings in edge, but in the spirit of Scrubs. We also want to humanize him. He's not just somebody who's ambitious and after JD's job. He's somebody who has his own story. And as the season evolves, we want to show that side of him and kind of how he got to be this ambitious, cutthroat guy, but also has a softer human side. So that's what I can tell you. But he's fabulous.
His comedy is so good. So I know we're all in for a treat.
I agree.
Is there anything you can kind of say for, obviously there's going to be changes, but at the core of Sacred Heart, what is always the same? What's always going to be there?
The thing that the real JD, we all so the guy, my best friend from college, is the original inspiration for the show. His name is John Doris. Aseem said that he's still the medical advisor. Everybody calls him real because he's the real JD. And the one thing that he always talked about, that we're still doing, is making it clear that anybody that goes into medicine, specifically working in a hospital and a teaching hospital, is there because they want to be of service. You know what I mean? And they're there because they want to help people and take care of people. And it's easy in modern times, especially with all the crap around health insurance and the bureaucracy of medicine, to forget that. So I think Aseem did a great job with the writing staff of just reminding people, especially the story with JD is kind of in a cushier job, coming back to be of service and to do something that on a human level really matters. And that's got to be a through line through Scrubs as long as it exists.